Do you want to dynamically change the formatting of your measures? So stay with me until the end of this video. So what do we have here? We have a sales table that we want to dynamically change the formatting of the total sales to correspond to the currency that we select. So if we select euros, it will show in euros. If select dollar, it shows dollar, Brazilian real in real, and so on. How can we do that? We need two different things. First of all, we need to have a table that contains the exchange rates for between the currencies in a specific day or specific month. And after that, we need to dynamically format the measure to respect the currency that we select. The first part, that is create the exchange rates table, we won't cover here in this video because it's not the main goal. If you want to know how I created this table, I can create a specific video for that. You just need to know that I searched in Google and found an API that gives us the exchange rate between different currencies day by day. So we have here a table that contains exactly that. Here we have the currency from and the currency to. In this case, every exchange rate is converting to euros. So here, for example, we have US dollars and the exchange rate for 31 of March. What this means? Basically, if we have 100 US dollars, we're gonna multiply by this exchange rate, that is 0.94, and it's gonna give us 94 euros. Give it or so, okay? That's what the exchange rates do. We have this table, and I also created an additional table that I call it the currency. This table I created manually in Power Query, that we have all the currencies that I want to dynamically change: Indian rupees, United States dollars, euro, Brazilian real, South Korean won, Chinese yuan, and the format that I want. Here, what I did, searching in Google, what's the symbol for Indian rupee, and put it here. And the format that I want, that is the currency format inside Power BI. This one, you just search in Google format function Power BI, and it's gonna show to you how it's done. And I did the same thing for dollars, euros, real, Korean won, and Chinese won. Okay, and we have here our model, that is the sales order, that is simply a sales table. We have the sales date and the total sales for that specific date. And here I create a relationship between the date and the sales date, and the exchange date and the date. Okay. After that, I created a exchange rate measure, that is the max exchange rate for the specific filter. So in our case here, we are using day by day exchange rates. So what's going to happen? It's going to search and find the max value for the selected currency in that specific day. Okay? Based on that, it's gonna do the conversion in our total sales measure. What do we do here? I have a sum X of the sales order. Why I need to divide by the exchange rates? Because that exchange rates that I show you in the table, it's from the other currencies to euro. So it's multiplying the original value to euros. I want here the opposite. I want all my sales table are in euro, and I want to transform it to other currencies. So instead of multiplying, I will divide. So I do a sum x of the sales order. So I want that this calculation occur row by row, and I get my total sales divided by the exchange rate of that specific day of that specific currency. Okay, so here it is. Like I told you, the total sales, the basic value is in euro, and the exchange rate here is getting euro because we don't have any value formatted dynamically yet. So here the total sales is formatted in currency, and I selected here euro. Okay, but now I want to do it dynamically. How can we do that? I'm gonna go here in format. Instead of currency, I want dynamic. When I open this, you're going to see that is getting the basic formatting that we are using, because the original format of this measure was currency in euros. So it's getting euro and currency format. Okay, we're gonna edit this. I want to delete from here to the beginning. I will just maintain this format here. That is the basic format for currency. And I'm going to use a selected value of my currency table and my format. And a comma here and close parentheses. What I'm saying, when I select a specific currency, it's gonna get that format and bring to my measure. I'm gonna click enter. When I do that, you're going to see that now my measure have two options, formats and the measure itself. Okay, so now since we don't have a selected value in our currency, it's returning a general number. It's in euros, but it's not showing us that is in euro. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a filter here. That is the name of the currency that I want. For example, I'm gonna select euro. You're going to see that the value will remain the same, but with the proper formatting. Here it is. Now I want in United States dollar. As you can see, the value changed to dollar, and the formatting is also changed. It's showing the currency symbol and the value in that currency. If we go into Brazilian real, it's the same thing. Chinese yuan, also converting and altering dynamically the measure. Pretty cool, right? Before we have this option of dynamic formatting, we need to create more than one measure and using a big selected value. If selected is 1, use this measure. If selected euro, use this measure. If selected dollar, this other measure. Or creating a calculated group that is a little more complicated. Now we just need to add in the specific measure that we want and create our own personal dynamic formattings. So I hope what you guys think of today's video. Let me know all in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I see you guys on our next video.